I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog.
Bald head, shot it like it did a play. I'ma take your zombie ass on a fancy day. Got me debating myself, I feel dumb. I'ma eat you up, I'ma leave no crumb. Egg smooth, yeah, you're my breakfast and I want it. Crumbing so hard, now I'm feeling so hypnotic. Now I'm crumbing so loud, it's a crumb symphonic. It's a crumb symphonic, it's a crumb symphonic, yeah. Tonight I'm crumbing to get your love. Tonight I'm crumbing to get your love. Tonight I'm coming to get your love. Your love's the debate that I can't lose. See, I'm milking dead ahead and what I choose. Art of war, yeah, my heart's so confused. Shit, art of love, now we're talking crumb deal shit. The sea is red, but my heart bleeds blue. I'm a better few points when the crumb comes through. Crumb every time, I choose you. I choose you, yeah, crumb, I choose you. Oh, tonight I'm coming to get your love. Tonight I'm coming to get your love. Tonight I'm coming to get your love. Coming to get your love, yeah, get your love, yeah. What's that gorilla there in the corner? Somebody might have to call up the corner. Don't balloon you because we need a warner. But from racist, so it's not a foreigner. This mushy, sucky voice gets me horn ya. I can't help it, but the song's getting torn ya. Don't do a pants check, baby, because I got a massive bone, y'all. Oh! Tonight I'm coming to get your love, yeah. Tonight I'm coming to get your love, yeah. Tonight I'm coming to get your love, tonight I get your love, tonight I get your love, yeah. Tonight I'm coming to 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 get your love. Is that a little bit of a crumb now? I think I might just have a little look at that crumb. I need that dinner, please. Cause I'm coming and get your love. Oh my God, he's dead.
Who did that?
You're Crumbelievable! Oh, I got that one! I got that one. We can cut.
J.D. Vance, Mr. Super Future President on the mic. Ready to defend the administration because I never write. Let's go.
There's a lot of guys, you know they claim to be poets. Well, my soul has zero art, and baby, best believe that I know it. You're the finest girl that I have ever seen, but baby, let me be frank. No matter how out of this world you are, my canvas is completely blank. Swollen from my head to my baby ankles, you know that I'm your sim. You're better than 34 felony counts, but my pencil is still limp. Wanna know why? Never written a picture of a single woman before. Never ever written a single picture of any woman before. No, no, no. I literally never written a picture of any girl in the world before, because you know that I've never written a single picture of a woman before, and never will, girl. When I see a girl like you, you gotta let me be so damn frank. I'm not inspired to do anything, baby, and my mind goes completely blank. Not a single thought. Grabbing by the pastel, yeah, because you're such a perfect baddie. But the only thing I draw is massive crowds at my many, many, many rallies. A lot of guys would draw a picture of you when they get to fapping, yeah. My drawing of you is like some secret files, though, because it never happened. And if you're wondering why, I can tell you, and I'm gonna tell you right now. And it's simple, baby, so damn simple. Like my writing, I will tell of any fucking woman before, and never will. Uninspired, no pen, empty canvas, still stop. Sexy ass, lack of vision, wet, hot, creative block. No print, never written, sue me like a Murdoch. Opposite of murder, this, right a bitch I might not. Mental fog, not even, never even had a thought. Paintings that I have up, bought that shit, it's all stock. Oh face, not even, just another fake letter. All I write is bad shit, other people's writing's better. It's true. Never written a picture of a single ever written before a woman before. I've never written single pictures of a woman. I have never written pictures of a woman. Never write a woman. Never written pictures. I don't write a single picture. Never written pictures of a single woman before. I don't write no pictures. Don't end up stuff, and I don't write any pictures of a woman before. And that's how we do it, y'all. The wall runs deeper than a V, a catacomb forgotten, a printed dream beyond the scene, 100% cotton, delving in the building's bones, 3 travelers so lonely. We scribe the orbs and ancient codes, a legend, dry clean only. Hiss and crack were all we found, a wall space with no end, a shifting hole with bending ground, a cosmic cotton blend. Hiss and crack with axe on my back, for monsters to be a slew. Beating down the endless track to get our hands on you. We fought and fought, but at a loss. We left us gypsum drunk, the wanted,
We're live.
like
10,
Polly Benz
9,
in
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. A Pepito.
Whoa. We're doing a how-to today. Hello, everybody. Good to see you all. It's Monday. Apple Dapple, Greg to you, Genro, Psychroar, Propaganda. Kendall's here. Not being split by reality. Lady Citrix, Ray Silva, Commander Gab, Mighty Oz, my own bot. Kendall, you had something you wanted to ask?
Yes.
Kendall.
That's my focus group of content.
Kendall says she needs you guys to tell her what the caption.
No, the text on screen.
Can I show them this? Okay. What should the text on screen be for this video she needs to post about not a Halloween Horror Nights, about a Dark Harbor event that she got invited to? There we go.
Every night at dinner, I'll be there. Every birthday party, I'll be there. Every Christmas, I'll be there. Every night.
That's the video.
That's the video, everybody. Oh God, she's been split in two.
Oh,
That's the video. So she's being followed around by all the scare actors. Is a video. Is the video. Is and is the. Okay, wait. I gotta finish setting everything up. All right. We are also talking to Jeffrey Dahmer about Kendall's new
oh
TikTok.
fuck.
Give into the dark chowder. I like that personally. I think we're too focused on captions that like Makes sense. Legitimately. Friends with freaks? Getting shadowed? I don't know. Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Scare Actor. Give in to the Dark Chowder as a winner.
Yeah,
That might be the
guess
best you
so.
could, that might be the best you got, Kendall. Give
Yeah,
in to the
that
Dark
might have to
Chowder.
be it.
Never ever come here.
I'll figure it out, Balls.
Chat, you've failed Kendall's test of being helpful.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Well, wait. What's like a stock one that you would consider using? You're not paranoid. They're actually following you. You're not paranoid. They know where you live. It's right behind you.
I don't know. It could be something like go to Dark Harbor. They said it would be fun. They said that's pretty old school. What?
Go to Dark Harbor. They said it'd be fun. They said is an option apparently.
Yeah, or just like something as simple as like getting stalked.
Insert text
Scare
here.
actors were like stalker actors.
Oh. Getting stalked at Dark Harbor. That's probably is this supposed to be kind of promotional though, for them?
A little bit, yeah.
Maybe then getting.
You need to put probably the word Dark Harbor in there.
Something followed. It follows.
It follows.
Will steal your heart, literally. I went to Dark Harbor and all I got were soiled pants.
Good stuff.
Your soul can never leave.
Freaks following freaks.
The hitchhikers.
Yeah.
The ghosts will follow you home. Freaks following freaks is
That's
pretty good.
good.
Lady Citrix, you got all the tricks as usual. Sweet Caroline, I like that. My favorite is the Dark Chowder. Give in to the Dark Chowder.
Wait, when you sing Sweet Caroline, do you say or do you? I think I have a B.
No, it's
like ba. I think I do a B, like ba.
I think most people do a B. You just gotta vibe out with whatever drunk crowd you're with that's
Yeah.
yelling this song. Dark Chowder is deep Discord lore. Or screams, Sweet Caroline. I think it's
I wonder
pa
if
pa
that's
pa.
a TikTok sound. That's pretty good. Wait, is that a TikTok sound? Maybe we make one.
Make a TikTok
At
sound?
Horror Nights. Yeah, so like maybe you and I fake some screams at Horror Nights and we go Sweet Caroline, and then you and I every once in a while will scream those things in different houses, and then I'll edit them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Greg T, thank you for the raid. What will you catch in the Dark Harbor?
STDs.
Definitely seems like an STD thing. Yeah.
Catches.
I'm down to do whatever. I will be
That's
conscripted into the contents.
I wonder if that's already a TikTok sound, because that's pretty good.
Sweet Caroline,
Yeah, but it's us screaming.
I don't know. I'm not up enough on the TikTok trends.
That was pretty. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks guys.
We
Buzz,
got
buzz,
there.
Thanks.
We got there. As usual, we didn't give her what she wanted, but we gave her something else. I think it's more important to expand the content than to hone in on her specific needs. Okay. You owe us a gift card. You guys should start charging. Just send her a Venmo request. Even Kevin gives out a gift card. Well, Kevin does everything now. Kevin is now a multifaceted large language model. That's how I think of Kevin, personally. I think the man is dissolved into Sora 2. Does real Kevin even exist? And does it matter? Does it even matter anymore? Let's see if there's any more slop, actually. Let's do a little slop check-in at the top of the stream. An unprompted slop check-in. Well, prompted. Unprompted by me. Slop check-in. Ooh, I bet there's more slop. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. I wasn't ready for how much slop there is. There's infinite slop. There's infinite slop that's been pouring in constantly. I'm willing to bet that it's still largely Kevin vaping. if I had to guess. Let's see.
This is Fiend, a little black box full of patches that tell your brain it needs more nicotine. You slap one on, and every rip off your vape feels like the first time, from the same crew that gave us Dark Chowder. Peel it, stick it, 8 seconds later you're thinking about hitting harder. Oh yeah, it's already buzzing.
Yep. That's pretty vape related. This also looks like it's probably going to be vaping.
To the Dark Caverns by nightfall. Only there can we find the source of the Dark Chowder.
Aye, let's not linger. Whatever it is, it's waiting. Westpath drops soon. We'll make time.
Ooh, his eyes are glowing with the power of the Dark Chowder. Can I find any? Has anyone posted anything that isn't Kevin? Oh my god. I guess someone has posted something that's not Kevin.
We're not ghosts! Somebody help!
Huh?
We're not ghosts!
Oh crap, y'all actual animals?
Obviously!
Okay. Future's looking brighter. Oh no, there's Pepito on here now? No, he's been...
Here. You're a resident cheese gobbler, and I've got news spicier than jalapeno gouda. The wildest, loudest, spinniest Beyblade blowout hits the arena tonight on Barely Informed News, 8 p.m. Eastern, live on...
Holy shit. What's even happening? Why are there so many of these?
Yo, it's your boy Pepito, the cheese chomping canine, and I've got breaking spin credible news tonight. Only on Barely Informed News, we're unleashing the most ridiculous laugh until you cry, high octane Beyblade tournament ever. Sparks, screaming, and maybe a little cheddar. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, there's still a little cheddar in there. Don't worry. If you were worried that this wasn't still cheddar related, don't worry. The Cheddarverse is still going strong. Wow, and look at Kasim here. An attempt at Kasim despite him not being on the platform.
What's up, Spin Fam? I'm Kassem, and this is the custom fidget you've been waiting for. Hand-finished titanium, tuned to perfection, and built to shine. I drop new designs every week, but they sell out fast.
Looks exactly like him. Congratulations to Live and Sleazy for nailing the look of Kassem there. Wow. What the hell is this one? Is this another Kevin one?
My pal, that's true. Kevin, I'm going with you. When we play and when we rest, Kevin makes the day the best, Kevin.
Each sold separately from
Oh, by Galoob. Okay, well anyway. That's it's your AI slop check-in before we get into whatever we're talking about today. I've seen a fair amount of outrage online over all of the AI slop that's pouring in. There's of course, if you guys haven't seen this one video, it's kind of taken over the internet. Let's see if I can find it. I technically have access to Sora too, but I just have not been opening the app because it kind of gives me nightmares whenever I do. Let's see what's going on here.
Hawking rolling in, run 2.
Look at the speed building on that chair, he's locked
Big
in!
pump coming up the wall.
Launching,
Oh, so close.
Can't find the sideways!
Absolutely.
So
Rolling in, run 2.
close.
Speed building on that chair, he's locked
Big
in!
pump coming up the wall.
So look, some people obviously are making good use of this technology. In my opinion, it's that guy and only our Discord are making decent use of the technology so far. I've lost track of what's real from all the Sora videos. Well, you know, if it's Tupac and Biggie walking into a WWE arena, it's real. But if it's Kevin, then it's Sora. How does Pepito feel about people stealing his likeness?
I know, that was me. That was me doing that. I made some promos.
Pepito, you had a huge long neck. It said Sora all over it.
I don't get how it works, but I recorded those. It's not my job to edit everything. Somebody else did it. I was just trying to promote the stuff.
But you did it after this. I think it came after the stream.
I recorded them before you did the thing with the where you were eating soup or whatever.
No, we played Beyblade.
Yeah. You know, the thing where you're like doing finger paints or whatever.
It was, yeah, okay. Live and Sleazy says it was before.
See, you just didn't see it till now. Not everything operates on your limited timeline, Case. Some of us actually keep to a schedule.
A what?
A schedule.
Have you seen the alligator that almost ate a baby AI video? Okay. I'll bite. Alligator baby AI video. Spot AI versus real videos. This is a challenge. This is being presented as a challenge in this particular context, on Instagram at least. Is this the video? Okay, this is the most this is too annoying. Oh, is it more graphic than that in the wide? Okay, I guess I have to go back to Twitter and just search alligator baby. Yeah, but I think it's blocking the baby part. Definitely Twitter is pretty flush with Sora videos now. I do wonder, though, how popular it will be, like, for general... Okay, here it is. I wonder how popular this app is going to be with the general public. It seems like, based on the UI, the move that OpenAI is making is to try and make their own, like, AI TikTok. I just don't know. I don't know if that's something most people want. Maybe I'm being too optimistic about the consumption habits of our global mass media, social media. But even though I like the slop that is being made for our particular Discord, it just seems like you can only see like Stephen Hawking hit a half pipe or whatever, Abraham Lincoln talk about how he's headed to a play so many times before you kind of get it. But I might be being extremely short-sighted. So that's just AI, I guess? It is kind of odd how it just sort of hisses at them. Would a kid not... Seems like even your most brain-rotted kid would know to kind of get away. You gotta follow people for the good videos. The general masses will use technology wrong, as always. Yeah, I guess I just mean even as like a... I'm sure occasionally funny stuff will just pop up, assuming they don't slap this stuff down with a million copyright lawsuits in the next week. There will be all sorts of occasionally funny mashups of stuff that pop up using like Sora-like technology. But outside of being generally amused at how many vape videos you guys are making, I don't know. Even having access to it, I'm like, I'm good. We need a little Tommy Biglaw on this. You haven't seen Abe blow clouds with a crocodile yet. Well, hey, like I said, I have access to Sora 2. So, I haven't made a post yet. So I think you just gave me the perfect thing to... Jesus, this is the thing about this website. It is just so... If you touch anything...
You've just won.
And then it immediately starts playing. So I know it's I think it's designed more to be used on a cell phone. I think that's more the play they're making. But it has a website. Ugh, it's just so annoying even to get to your little bar down here to type something in. It just feels kind of chaotic and insane. Okay. Abraham Lincoln blows vape clouds with a crocodile. Talks about how sick... What was it? Dark Chowder? Dark Chowder vape rips are. And we'll just set it off on that. It's been blasted out into the universe. We've just drained a small pond, and we'll see what the results are. I'm excited for my first Sora 2 to get in there, to show me the future. Set it and forget it. There you go. Whoa, is this another one just popped up as I was talking? This will be my last check-in with the AI slop train for the day, but it seems that the hype train might have also joined. The hype train is already basically brain rot slop. So by combining with AI, who knows what it can accomplish?
All aboard! Case Blackwell is live. You heard me live right now. Toot 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 toot. Chugga,
Not sure this is AI.
Let's ride.
I guess it is. Do you need AI for that? Can you just record your mouth and composite? I guess that's more work than typing. That is more work than typing. Fuck the birds and frogs. Let's get that photo. You know, it's going fairly fast. It looks like it's close to done already. Okay, we'll wait before we get into the news for this thing to finish. Did Hype Train always sound so sexy?
Yeah, that's how he sounds.
No, he's usually a lot deeper than that.
I kind of hear him really high up.
I thought dogs hear everybody down low.
No, not me. My ears are really good, so to me, your voice sounds really high pitched.
Well, your voice sounds pretty high pitched to me.
Yeah, because I'm a little dog. But to me, you sound even higher than me.
But my voice is lower than yours.
Not to me. Because I got really good hearing, so I can hear the little baby teenager in your voice. I can hear straight through your adult vocal cords to the little baby guy in there.
I'm an adult guy.
No. Your voice is still a little baby guy voice.
I've got a normal adult voice.
Nope. Tiny baby voice is what your voice really is. I hear the actual voice of people. That's one of my powers.
What does Chet sound like?
I can't use the word.
What?
I can't use the word that he sounds like.
Okay, I'm just not going to follow up on that. Sounds like Abraham Lincoln is ready to let us know how the vape tastes. Okay, here we go. Pretty fast. It was pretty fast.
That's a dense pull. Dark chowder's got a kind of smoky salt to it. Makes my mouth feel like a midnight harbor.
Yeah, it's heavy but smooth, like fog rolling off a.
That's a dense pull.
Okay,
Dark
yeah.
chowder's got a kind of smoky salt to it. Makes my mouth feel like a midnight harbor.
Yeah, it's heavy but smooth, like fog rolling off a.
That's what we asked for. I kind of do like the guitar, the alligator design. Sort of got a dinosaurs vibe to it, but you know, an AI slot version of it. I don't understand the I guess maybe you have to put in like frenetic montage. It feels like a lot of the Kevin videos have a lot of cuts to them, which I kind of appreciate. And he's sort of talking the whole time. Exclamation point slop. We've joined the slop army. I do think I will only be generating vape videos if I do generate videos, so that's my contribution. Pepito, how do you rate that?
I don't know. I don't like that alligator. I think he's rude. That alligator's got a bad attitude.
7.5. That's pretty high, actually, for a vape. That's the way to do it. Yeah, it'll be that and, like, can you generate, like, political figures saying slanderous things? I'm guessing they're probably clamping down on that. I also, as I think I mentioned this on the Patreon, but I tried to, when you get the app, they're like, give us your face. Give Sora access to your face permanently. I was like, well, maybe there's some option to like not share my face publicly, or like, hopefully I'm not signing over my likeness rights to Sora permanently. So anyway, I tried to do the thing in the app, and it said, all I did was what it said. It was like, read some numbers and look left and right. And then I immediately got a warning that the video did not comply with their content limitations. I was in violation of their terms and services for uploading a video of myself. So I'm not quite sure why that is, but
you know why.
What did I do?
We don't need this. They were like, we don't need this.
It can't be because I look like JD Vance.
Were you wearing a JD Vance mask?
No, it was my face.
So you were wearing a JD Vance mask.
Because I look like JD? Maybe I look like a different celebrity. Maybe I look like Chris Hemsworth had the same accident as Jeb and fell down a well and smashed his face, and they put it back together wrong.
So you don't look like Chris Hemsworth.
I could look like a different celebrity is all I'm saying.
Mm-mm.
I'm just going to lose weight until my face is so gaunt that I look like at least zombie JD Vance. That's what I need to go for. Am I sure that's the real Jeb? I mean, he's got the same direct deposit info, so he must be the same guy. Oh well, let's get into the news. enough slop. Let's get into the slop that's actually happening in the world. The real slop, aka world events. It's news time.
It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you.
Okay.
I feel like I just get up. Hurts. Ladies that against me, they want me to come.
Don't worry, everyone. The water's safe today. It's a good temperature. It's not a Rick temperature. It's a ripple temperature. What's a ripple temperature? It's the temperature at which water ripples the best. And I'm Jeff Ripple. Good to see you all. Okay, so I guess we're talking about pleasant stuff then. No, I'd say we are still going to talk about Israel. That's what we're still going for today. Oh, okay. But just not the Rick version of that. But that is sort of, that's still in the news. Guys, people are still talking about this. You're saying it like it's tired news? I'm not saying it's tired news. I'm just saying we're still talking because it is still happening. Still an active daily slaughter. I take it back. Can we talk about something else? Well, supposedly there's the potential for peace talks, although the person encouraging them might be Donald Trump, so I don't know how seriously we can take any of that, but I guess it's at least worth checking in with. No one actually doing anything, just talking. Well, Israel's still killing people daily, so stuff is still happening, just not... They're not doing any peace currently, unfortunately. I think he said cheese talks. Did Trump accidentally say peace talks when he meant cheese talks? Well, I haven't really looked at his Truth Social posts about this. But I heard that he was saying things about the need for something. That's a very specific case. That's helpful. Well, God, he just says so much shit. Who knows? He could be saying like, demand peace, right? We got to wrap it up. Or he could be like, no, we got to bomb him more. It could change literally from sentence to sentence. So I don't think we should get too excited. But let's find out what at least is supposedly he's saying. Okay, that's a low bar to clear. We should hopefully be able to do that. Let me really quick pull up a thing. This is how you do the news, is you pull it up. God. Why is it so hard to find a good photo nowadays? Here, look, this isn't really, this isn't the most contemporary photo, but it technically is related to what? This is a photo from the 90s, Jeff. That's the best I could find on short notice, okay? That is technically a peace talk between Israel and Palestine. So let's just go with this. Seems inappropriate, Jeff, but I have very low standards, so I guess it's fine, exactly. We're fine. Why does this never work anymore? Hello? Oh, God. We broke it. Everybody calm down. Okay, we're back. We're back to that working. Both of these men are dead. I guess I could find a different photo. I mean, you should probably just find a photo of... Just type in peace. Just pull up a photo of the peace sign, okay? There you go. Look, Jeff, I did it for you. Look at this beautiful photo for your story. This doesn't feel right either. You know, I feel like in 100 years, this could just as easily be a symbol for some kind of fascist regime. You know, like certain other symbols that used to mean peace. No, this is the classic peace sign. It'll be this way forever. Okay, anyway, back to the news. Here's what happened today as Israel and Hamas begin indirect Gaza talks in Egypt. Boy, this is already... It just feels like what's been going on for months, but hopefully it's some movement. Indirect talks on ending Israel's war on Gaza have started in Egypt, but few details have emerged. Israeli attacks on Gaza continued across the enclave, with at least 10 Palestinians, including aid seekers, killed since dawn. At least 104 people have been killed. Boy, this is difficult to read. Yep, it's a lot of just listing deaths by the hundreds and dozens. At least 104 people have been killed in Gaza by Israeli forces since Friday, the day U.S. President Donald Trump called on Israel to halt its bombing campaign. So not sure how effective his truths have been. Well, he might have said it out loud. It's not always just truth. Sometimes he also rambles at like a camera on a plane. So it could have come from any number of his favorite outlets. Israel's deported 171 global Samud flotilla activists, including Greta Thunberg. Thunberg? I should really know that by now, and I still say it both ways. Lawyers say detainees from the Gaza-bound aid flotilla were mistreated and denied basic rights while in Israeli custody. President Trump said he believes there will be a Gaza deal soon, adding tremendous progress on ending the devastating 2-year war has been made. What progress is that exactly? He said even more. He said for there to be progress. And that's tremendous in his book. He does think of himself, whenever he says something, as being tremendous. Okay, yeah, then that adds up. In the occupied West Bank, Israeli settlers assaulted peace activists and uprooted 120 Palestinian-owned olive trees near Ramallah. That's a different form of progress. I'm not saying it's positive, but things still happening. It's pronounced Thunberg. That's how you spell it, Greg to you. No, he's saying it. Greg to you is saying it right. Greta Cornboard? It's actually corkboard. It's a Polish name. I don't think she's Polish. I'm going to look this up. How to pronounce Greta Thunberg. He's a tremendous asshat. Don't say that about Case. I think they're saying it about Trump or maybe Netanyahu. You don't know that. Greta Thunberg. This is how AI says to say it. Well, and I think we should go with that. Yeah, let's go with whatever the AI overview says from Google. It's never steered me wrong, even once. Greta Thunberg is pronounced Greta Thunberg. The TH in Thunberg is pronounced like a T. So you're saying it's super wrong. Like a T. The U is pronounced like a U in moon, and the E is like the E in bed. Wait. Huh? And the G. This is such a confusing way to describe it, AI. Is this lady going to tell us? Is there
Don't
no...
say Björn Borg. Say Björn Borg. Don't say Greta Thunberg. Say Greta Thunberg. And don't say
Greta Thunberg?
Omar Rudberg. Thunberg. Say Greta Thunberg. And don't...
Thunberg? Is that right? I feel like she'd know. It's Swedish, I guess? Greta Toontown? She's been through a lot. And I feel like we're putting through even more by trying to pronounce her name. She's never going to watch this, so we're safe. This is a public service. Everybody's saying her name wrong. Or just you. I've barely said it. Let's ask the hate sock? No. I'm putting my foot down. We're trying to talk about the important world events of the day. We can't be checking in with a sock all the time. We'll ask the hate sock in a minute, because we have to go to an expert anyway. How dare you, Case? It's Greta Thunberg. I gotta hear it again. But she feels like she's saying Barry.
say Greta Thunberg. And don't...
Is that right? That means the AI was wrong if this lady is right. But she is a Swedish lady. Greta... Because they're saying I should say like Greta Thunberg. I mispronounced Greta just to even it out. Thank you. Greta. Pretty sure if you say sock, it's like a certain other word that I'm not being tricked into saying today. She's a wild thornberry. Is she a thornberry? The point is that she was mistreated while trying to expand aid deliveries to Gaza with the humanitarian Gaza aid flotilla, which was stopped last week. somewhat unsurprisingly. More surprisingly, they seem like maybe they actively like fucked with her in ways they didn't before. But she's back on non-Israeli / Palestinian ground. And I guess she had something to say. She got greeted by some adoring crowds.
Let me be very clear. There is a genocide going on in front of our very eyes. A live-streamed genocide on all of our phones. No one has the privilege to say we are not aware of what is happening. No one in the future will be able to say we did not know. Under international law, states have a legal obligation to act to prevent and to stop a genocide from happening. That means ending complicity, applying real pressure, and ending arms transfers. We are not seeing that. We are not even seeing the bare minimum from our governments. Our international systems are betraying Palestinians. They are not even able to prevent the worst war crimes from happening. And I will never, ever comprehend how humans can be so evil.
It's hard to disagree. Yeah. I don't think you have to disagree. I know there's a tendency from some people to think of her as like a try-hard media darling activist. I don't think it matters if she... Look, as soon as you get into like the justifications for people doing like acts of charity and protest, I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily care. I think she probably means about as well as you can. And she's legitimately putting herself at risk by doing stuff like this. So, like, any podcast bros out there being like, posted for selfies while she's the selfie flotilla. It's like, go sail towards Gaza and just let me know how that makes you feel. Like, it is a legitimately brave act to do something like that. And to your point, currently working, I think thousands more of her would only be a positive thing. I mean, I don't know. The problem is when you think of like, try to think of what you could actively do. And by actively, I'm like, donate, great. Spread awareness, great. But like putting your actual body on the line to try to affect positive change in a peaceful way. I think the flotilla is a decent idea. It's unfortunate that I can't imagine it ending in ways other than the ways it's currently ended, because you're just sailing into an area controlled by the Israeli military. So they have like the force necessary to completely dictate what happens. They have enough of a PR sense that they haven't like actively murdered anyone on the flotillas that have like famous people on board. So like these Greta Thunberg flotillas they at least haven't, as far as I know, murdered any of those activists that were aboard those flotillas. And it seems like they're all back outside of Israel now. But I don't know. I kind of wish these things would keep happening. Part of me wonders what would happen if you like, I mean, God, this is just me wish casting like celebrities to do this. But if you could get even more celebrities on these boats, as stupid as that sounds, and just keep doing it, I wonder if that would possibly have... And the thing is, they're just still going to stop them, put you in holding, and ship you away. So I don't know. But they do seem to get media attention. Maybe you had like iShowSpeed live streaming on a flotilla. If you could keep the signal going the whole time, then maybe they'd have to be incredibly cautious in how they like dealt with it. The only thing I could think to do that they aren't currently doing on these flotillas is like have a unbroken feed of the stream of like what's happening the whole time from as many angles as possible. I don't know if you can do that though from the middle of the ocean. And even if you could, I feel like a military like the Israeli military could probably block satellite signals. I'm not sure. Sounds like a job for George Clooney. I'm just saying, if you're a celebrity, who cares about this? I mean, granted, they would legitimately. I think anybody who sails into an active war zone is actually putting their life at pretty substantial risk. So, Kevin Hart from Gaza. I'm in support of it personally. If we're gonna have celebrity activists, great. Get on the flotilla and go over there. I mean, if I had the pull to do it myself, I think I would be down to go do something like that. But it's easy for me to say because I do not have the pull to make something like that happen. And if I was on board that flotilla, I don't think it would make much of a difference. But if I had a bigger following, it might. Kevin Hart's too busy in Saudi Arabia. We just have to hit his price, his asking price. So if we can just get together $2 million, maybe that's the trick. We do the International Waters on the Way to Gaza Comedy Festival. And we just pay all these comedians somewhere between $300,000 and $2 million. I have G4 poll. There's a chance I could get a proposal together for streamers to do it, but God, it's just it's such an insane ask to be like, I've got a plan. I've got the ultimate Ocean's 11 style heist. Hassan Piker, I show speed. Aboard the USS Case Blackwell's Bad Idea. But it's, again, that's why I'm impressed that these flotillas are a thing that's actually happening. Is I don't think it's easy to organize. Do it? It might be honestly, it might not be the worst idea to attempt something like that. Get Sora to do it. Harm Intel, Harm Israel. Israel is the only one who never stopped. Harm Israel's bottom line. Yeah, all of these things are, I feel like, being attempted. Report is on Twitch, in case you don't know. I usually watch it at lunch. Oh, Majority Report. Majority Report's solid. Majority Report. One of the other YouTube news shows I'm familiar with. Breaking Points. Others. We can pull this off, y'all. New sub goal. Democracy Now! Democracy Now! Is the one I actually watch every morning. I should have been able to think of that immediately. Anyway, my point is, I'm impressed that they continue to do these flotillas. I do think it's a positive thing. I think everyone on board is putting themselves at substantial risk. And I hope there's more people willing to do stuff like this. It's the kind of thing I would happily be involved in, though I don't know if my particular services would be of any use. Protests disrupt the supply chain for the armaments going to Israel. I know that there's been some movement on Starbucks becoming legitimately less popular over the last year. I don't know if that has anything to do with Israel, but it's possible. I mean, I have stopped going to Starbucks entirely, and part of it is just general displeasure at the way that their company is structured and how they do things. And I know that sometimes these boycotts have some effect. I don't know if there's a clear enough effort to boycott companies remotely involved in Israel, but people are doing it. I suspect it's having some effect. Cut everything CBS out of your life. I mean, so many of these media companies, if you're going to boycott any company involved in Israel, which again is obviously a movement that is already happening. It's the tendrils run deep and wide. So you'd have to cut a lot of things out of your life, but I'd encourage it. Microsoft cut off Azure access to Israel. Has there been any movement on Google cutting off aid to Israel? I haven't really kept up, but we watched a clip on this stream a while ago of that Google CEO being like, look, everybody protesting something, we're going to do what we got to do. Yeah, they did change the motto. Don't be evil to just evil. Shrug. I already don't buy things from all these places because there aren't any here. So, Breachy, there's no Starbucks anywhere near you? This kind of sounds nice. Only buy really big hats. Super Funky Dunkerson, I think you're onto something. The ultimate boycott movement. Every company that doesn't sell really huge hats, pass. I don't know if that's how boycotts are supposed to work. But then every company will have to sell really huge hats, and that will make the world 2% funnier until it gets old. And isn't that the change we all want to see? As I say it out loud, I realize maybe not. But there's no bad ideas in brainstorming? Is that what we're doing? Well, I'm not really sure what we're doing, but anyway, that's the Gaza-Israel update for the day. Yes. Respect to the aid flotilla. I'm glad they all got out of there safe. Obviously, the people in Palestine continue to be about as unsafe as you can be. You gotta root for these peace talks leading to something. It's really hard to imagine Israel stopping at this point. It seems like they're trying to take it all. And unless the negotiators on the side of Palestine are willing to basically be like, we give up everything. Israel has full control of the land and we're leaving. Every Palestinian resident we're fine. We'll let them all be deported. We'll just let the genocide happen. Unless that's the position they're willing to come down on, it just seems like Israel's going to keep going and going and going. Unless we can somehow cut off their support from the United States, which no one in the government on a broad scale currently seems invested in doing. So it's a very bleak situation. That's why I'm in support of things like the flotilla or any action we could take at all, because if we could find some way to stop it as a floundering species, it would be incredibly good for us to do that. Still wouldn't be enough for Netanyahu. Yeah, the leadership in Israel and the leadership in the United States seems completely invested in just not stopping. But it does seem like political pressure on U.S. politicians can sometimes have an effect if it seems like it will actually affect their bottom line, like votes and staying in power. I'm hoping that this has become a big enough issue that politicians feel the pressure, but so far it does seem like a lot of Democrats and Republicans are still kind of shrugging the issue off. I wish all countries would stop electing terrible people. That's the biggest political movement of all. Can we stop electing complete moronic sociopaths to positions of absolute power? That's been the challenge for humans for, I guess all of recorded history. And we've been failing pretty consistently, I'd say, for as long as we've been covering our bodies in like furs and stuff. That was a big move though, when we started covering up our nasty bits with clothes. But we still haven't figured out how to stop being ruled by like the worst among us. But maybe someday. It requires good people running for politics first. That's the hard ask. Was Jimmy Carter a sociopath? Well, I would just say the office and position of leadership of any giant globe-spanning empire requires you to make sociopathic decisions. So honestly, whether or not the individual in charge is a sociopath or not, the office is sort of a sociopath machine. We sure do like our potato brain mouth breathers. Yes. Cincinnatus. Occasionally we'll get it right. Occasionally we like the Cincinnatus. We've got to at least be fans of Cincinnatus. Come on. You canceled your subscription to Paramount and Israel. You canceled your Israel subscription? Oh God, did I forget to cancel mine? That's the problem. You need one of those true bill services, or you might realize that you're still subscribed to Israel. I'll double check mine after the stream. I'm pretty sure I canceled, but Jimmy Carter was an evangelical Christian, actual Christian, but was kind of anti-union. Yeah, I mean, Jimmy Carter was like presaged the harsh turn to whatever you would describe Reaganism as, cutthroat individualist capitalism, zero regulation. I mean, Carter was already kind of drifting in that direction, but whatever. You don't need my fairly vaguely defined views on 1980s presidential politics. Jimmy Carter seems more genuine than some presidents, but yeah, I mean, I'd say on the whole, just being president means you have to be a little bit of a sociopath. Brother, we are getting batshit conservative Jews taking over CBS. That's another thing that's happening. We're getting Barry Weiss as the CBS News head. So if you're unfamiliar with Barry Weiss, maybe that's a good thing. But unfortunately, she's crawled out of kind of a well-earned obscurity in the sense of I don't think anybody was reading her shitty publication outside of a couple like DC elites. But I guess that's all you need because they've grabbed her like 20-person readership rag, bought it for $150 million, and installed her as the lead of CBS News. I'd say the only bright side is the power of like cable news probably keeps decreasing, but not as much as you'd think because it does seem like a lot of people in power still are like pretty heavy dick riders of cable news. Trump, for instance. So yeah, another instance of just the worst people failing consistently and still moving upwards. You can't read Live and Sleazy statements in full. When he says it's group ambivalence, when you say it, it's moderate hate speech. Wait, what did Live and Sleazy say that's moderate hate speech? Brother, we are getting batshit conservative Jews taking over CBS. I guess I need to at least say it from Live and Sleazy, so it doesn't sound like I'm just saying that. The U.S. heads of conservative Judaism and Reform Judaism condemn her. Everything I know about Barry Weiss is pretty negative. I haven't read all of her writing, obviously, but I've certainly seen clips of her on Joe Rogan. Well, that means you've got the full measure of it. Larry David made fun of her. She's a mess. I don't know. Well, I don't want to get too far into the Barry Weiss train. You only dick ride bin for your news. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I need to start attributing the quotes I'm randomly reading in chat probably to the chatter. But, there's a lot of voices rattling around up in here. It's hard to keep them all straight sometimes. Don't worry, I'm completely sane, though. How you doing, Kendall? Oh, shit. Who's that walking over here? Is that Kendall fucking Lynn? She's not walking over here. She gave me the head shake. But she's around. I swear she's in here somewhere. Where? Where is she? I don't see her. Have you made Kendall up this whole time? She's been on the stream so much. I've never seen you and Kendall in the same frame. That's how it always is. I'm onto you, Case. She's always in the same frame as me. Yeah, but we've just seen what Sora can do. You had an AI girlfriend this whole time. I've been streaming for 3 years. Before you could make realistic AI girlfriends. But now they're very realistic. How do you know that, Jeff? I know things. I read the news a lot. Okay, well, look, that's, the thing with covering this, talking about Israel on this show is obviously we could go way deeper than we ever do. And, it's easy to start talking in directions that make people very uncomfortable. But on the whole, I do think it's the basic coverage is unfortunately still in the same direction, which is it is continuing to not move in a positive direction. I hope there's any chance of like any peace talk. I don't care who's pushing for it. If it leads to ideally a permanent end to the bombings and killings, or even a temporary one, I'm in favor of that at least. So we will see. We had the same kind of brush with peace talks via Trump like 8 months ago when he was first taking office, and even a call for like a permanent ceasefire that just dissolved. So I hope the same thing doesn't happen, but we'll see. Is Kendall just another filter? No. Nobel Peace Prize, here we come. Maybe you can do it, Case. If you talk about it on Twitch hard enough, maybe you can make it happen. That's really that's the whole reason I'm doing this show. It's just maybe it'll pop off and I can get a Nobel Peace Prize. They might have you think Hassan's in the running? No, I don't think they're going to give Hassan a Nobel Peace Prize anytime soon. Anyway, let's de-news. We'll decouple from the news for now and move on to whatever other insane thing is happening. But that's all I've got on this one. Netanyahu said Trump should get multi-peace prize. Oh, like a multi-form peace prize. Multi-form peace prize, no jutsu. Throw it up. 45 Trumps, each with a huge prize. Did they give it like a big medal? Is it a trophy? I think it's like a pendant, right? What does a Nobel Peace Prize look like? Nobel Peace prize. Yeah, it's like a big... it's a collectible coin. Everybody wants one. My God, look at this beautiful collectible coin. Is it this big? This looks huge. Don't do my voice. Oh God, I've got the hiccups today. Oh, it's on the podium too. I like to think it's a little collectible coin. Gold wrapped chocolate. Oh my gosh, if it's chocolate, nothing tastes as good as a chocolate wrapped piece of peace. Big enough to serve cheese on? And you can hope. That's why I miss trophies that you could drink out of. Because then you got a thing to do with it. Otherwise, it's just sitting there collecting dust. And who's going to want to eat off your dusty trophy? Oh, remember Pogs? A peace Pog. Let's update this for generation whatever's after Alpha. Peace Pogs. We're rebranding the Peace Prize to the stuff that kids love. I think Pogs are a little already dated. It's more updated than some European guy made out of gold. I mean, I'm in favor of Peace Pogs. I just think that's more for you and me, Jeff. I don't give a shit about Pogs. This is a play for the kids. Peace is back and in Pog form. Look at all the... You're already writing all the copy we need for this. Okay, look. We're done with the news for now. We got other stuff to get to. I actually have to leave at like 5:45. So I should hit the segment disabled button. And let's burn through some segments. Or I might have to push this DJ C4 thing to Wednesday. When are you going to give Justin Juice Powers his theme song, if not today? We'll see how much progress we can make. If we do the town hall, then we'll see. Don't worry. Justin Juice Powers will get a theme song at some point this week. For now, though, let's move on. It's time to learn how to do things, actually, with Jeb. Well, hello, everybody. It's good to see everyone. It's your pal Jeb. And I'm joined by my father, who's hopefully learned to behave himself. I don't know what you mean. I feel normal. I bet you do. Because you're dead and you're in the wood. Oh! Yeah. I feel like that was something I already knew, but I'm kind of surprised. I have to crawl back into that well again. Jesus. Case, your life is getting in the way of your Twitch fun. I keep telling him that. Become a digital being. Be like one of those Twitch channels where Biden and Trump debate 24 hours a day. Just leave it running. Turn yourself into a two-dimensional being that exists only on a screen. Yeah, the future. But I don't know how to do that kind of thing yet. I've been learning stuff more like how to apologize or how to reset the button on your on your TV. What, stuff like that. Wait, what'd you say there? That you're dead and you're in the wood. Oh, right. What would happen if I varnish the wood that my dad is stuck in? Do you feel like you need to be varnished, Dad? I don't know what I feel. I feel... Splinter? You feel Splinter? I feel cedar? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Please never touch your father's button. Wish he had one that I could press. A mute button, maybe. I'm just kidding, Daddy. I would be fine to be muted forever. Just turn me off. Dad, you're fine. You're just dead and you're in the wood. Oh. You feel Splinter like the rat. No, like the constant tension of bark that can't crack. Are you pop-eyeing out right now? I don't know. Is he related to Mr. Splunter? I don't know what anyone is talking about ever. I'm a father in the wood. I'm in the wood. Shut up, Dad. No, I'm the one who tells you that. I'm the... You forget. What? What are you talking about? There we go. Let's get into the how-tos. Keep my father under control with some male grooming. And how to do it. How about that? Just enjoy some videos, Dad. You might be in the wood. That doesn't mean that you can't keep up with your appearance.
I have a little Mitch Men Steady Grip hair gel. How to use it. Towel dry the hair. I just sprayed it down with a little bit of water. So it should be towel dried, fresh out of the shower.
Look at her
There's
just
two
go to
ways in
town on
doing
that
it.
guy's head.
One is straightforward and simple. A little, like a 50-cent piece, because he has a lot of hair. Depending on the length and thickness of your hair, you can use up to a nickel.
His
a
mouth is
quarter,
just so open.
Or a 50-cent piece. Silver dollar. So you want to distribute it evenly, again, throughout the hair. You want to cover
Maybe that's part of
every
it.
area. All the hair, the sideburn area, in behind the ear. You want to go up on it and down on it. You just don't want to coat the top.
Yeah,
and all
and she's
underneath
kind of getting the
doesn't have it.
bracelets on there.
So I would say the most
Does she have a
important
dagger
thing
bracelet?
about using hair gel is distributing
Ow,
it
ow, ow.
evenly throughout the hair. And then, depending on the style that you want,
She's got a
either you're
full-on
gonna leave
dagger
it
bracelet
dry.
there. Look at this thing. Look at this. Is that safe? When you're gripping someone's head with that much force? To have a sharp dagger bracelet?
Either you're going to leave it dry natural, like this, and it's going to have its own little pokey kind of bedhead look, or what I prefer gel for is a more groomed look. And then what you can do is you can, after you get it placed to where you want it, you can spot do some places. Like if you find it's coming up too abruptly there and you want to slightly push down, you could take a little bit of gel and add it to spots. So this is going into that little bit more classic madman
Okay,
look.
she's chilling out a little bit.
And you can either take your fingers in the back and DA it, or you can make it come down square around the neck.
Oh, his mouth is closed. He's being affected by his hairstyle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's open again. Never mind.
That's like having a classic. If you want it a little tight, that's more Prada suit wearing, very together. And then
Very Prada.
my preference is always.
Oh,
No,
God.
Not really.
Whoa! we need to get that guy on the stream.
Tips and tricks for hair removal. Now this is at a perfect length right now. It went from being shaved, which was very hard to touch. You know what, like coarse, freshly shaved feels like. It's not good to touch. So just having it long enough that it hugs the body.
Whoa.
Now I understand he gets a little bit heavier. So, what we do is
What?
we trim it slightly.
Huh?
A man's chest should always look ungroomed. It shouldn't be too comb over scissor or too tightly groomed.
What?
So I don't like shaving it because it comes back in too abrupt. I do think if you want to remove it completely, waxing is probably your best bet because it comes back in much softer. So if you
Is
wax
she
the
sitting
hair,
on his lap?
it's much more pleasant to touch when it grows back in because when you shave the hair, it blunts out the tip.
Oh,
so
no,
you're
she's
shaving
not.
it
Okay.
and it's growing very blunt. But when you pull it out from the root, it's growing out really soft. It has a soft tip. So there is a myth that if you wax it, that it comes back thicker. It's not true because the thickness of the hair is already established by the already existing follicle. It should always feel good. It should always be approachable. If it gets really opaque in some areas, that's where you want to sort of dive into it.
No, Seinfeld was
lean
telling the
it out
truth.
a
She's
little bit,
lying.
but you don't want it to look too manicured. And one of the tricks up here is to always leave the atoms.
He does. Did she do a little male lobotomy grooming? Did she groom the front of his brain? Why is his face so perfectly placid? Is there any feeling behind these eyes left? Or has it all been waxed away? Very well-groomed eyebrows, though.
Apple area underneath the Adam's apple. This area, you want to keep it free of hair. So what I suggest is you hold down the chest hair and you dive under. And you clean this area. And then you let that come up natural. So you need to keep a certain amount of hair gone between here and facial hair. And also another thing is like fading out this line a little bit. So that's a part of body hair going right up into the neck.
Yeah.
You want to make sure there aren't any lines. Nice.
Nice. Am I a filthy boy? I don't think I've been doing any of that. I haven't faded my lines. I just got a harsh neckline. Oh no! It's supposed to be perfectly smooth and faded! Mine is pretty harsh because I kind of can't tell where my hair starts and wood ends. That's not helpful, Daddy. No, Chet was asking how I got in here. Any thoughts? Well, you died. And then I are in the wood. That's how it happened. Oh my god! That's the reaction I'm looking for. Now he's behaving. Okay, that was pretty informative. The Howcast letting us know. I wish I knew who this lady was, but they don't credit her at all, Howcast. Everyone is mentioning that he looks terribly traumatized, and I do agree. He looks traumatized. Man's reconsidering every life decision he's made until now. That dude seems like he just teleported in from another planet. Well, we've all been there. Sometimes we all feel like an alien being. Why were we placed here? Why do these voices tell us to do these things? Yeah, our inner monologue, that is. You know? All of us wonder. Boy, there's a real theme to what people are posting today about another one, how to use men's nair. We'll give ourselves a little breathing room here. Because there's also one on what to do if you're too high on weed. And if that's any of you, I would say stop smoking weed entirely. It breaks you. It makes you too relaxed and chill. Then the music you make is too powerful. So I believe that it should be banned. Really? Weed? It's dangerous. Leads to schizophrenic breaks and porn addiction. What are you basing that on? Some guy said it on YouTube. I think he's right. That's not convincing at all, Jeb. I just, maybe some of us have been through that experience. You're high for 5 years and you just are kind of drip feeding yourself a constant, steady serum of pornography and Jimmy Johns. And that's not good for, I never did. That's not good, though, if people are doing that. Let's just learn what to do if you're too high on weed. I'm a cool guy from back in the day, Jeb, and I actually can handle my weed. And if you can't, that's your problem, son. Some fatherly advice from my cool weed-smoking dad. Maybe I'll give it another shot. Fire up the Brazzers subscription, Kidding. I never did that. Let's see what to do if you're too high on weed.
Camp. A friend told me you got a little too high. I'm sorry, pal. This sucks. You may feel like you've gone permanently insane, or like you're dead. Here's the good news. You're alive, and your sanity is probably intact.
What?
You're just really, really high.
Is she helping?
The first thing you should know is you're safe. No one ever overdosed on cannabis, and you won't be the first. It's going to be okay. You might be feeling way too high for a few hours, but let's not focus on that now. Time has probably lost all meaning for you anyway. So here we are, and everything's gonna be all right. You're real. You know what helps? A fresh breeze.
Oh.
Why not open a window? You can even go for a little walk. No one's looking at you, I promise.
Would this help people who are high on weed?
Are you hydrated?
Maybe they're having trouble hearing her.
Weed can give you a serious case of cotton mouth, so drink up. You're not going to die from overhydration. Water is good for you. You're doing great.
Okay, how about this?
Got one of these beauties lying around? Lemon pulp, zest, and peels are full of terpenes, which can help regulate THC levels. A glass of fresh lemonade may be just what you need. Hey, let's visit your spice cabinet. Got any fresh peppercorns? There are chemicals in peppercorns that can help bring you down from a high. Grind some of these little guys. Give them a sniff. Don't worry if you sneeze a couple of times. Your brains are still in your head. You're good.
It's peppercorn.
Hey, sweetie. You know what helps?
What?
A nice sitcom. Nothing too fast-paced or complicated. May I suggest going through the back catalog of Friends? Laughing is fun. Are you freaking out all by yourself? Oh, that won't do. It's time to call a trusted friend. Talking things through can do wonders and remind you that you're a person and not just a cloud of terrifying thoughts.
Are you sure we're
Feel
not?
free to watch this video as many times as you want. Nothing bad will happen as a result, little buddy. You're going to be okay.
That's pretty good. I do think it's important to condescend to people that do drugs. Hey, you little guy. You smoke too much weed? Well, pull up your little diapers and why don't you try breathing? That's how they like to be talked to. The weed addicts. What's wrong with you? No, I'm just following her advice. Hey, maybe turn that SpongeBob cartoon back on. Because it's about all you can handle, due to the amount of reefer that you've inhaled. Now why don't you go unsubscribe from dogfart.com, because you never meant to go that deep with it, and just watch some Just Shoot Me. What is dogfart.com? Nothing. Nothing. What, that's a real website? Can we go there? No. How do you know that? I just picked two random silly words. It's not like that's a real site. Quit messing with me, guys. I'm not high on weed. Seems oddly specific, they're right. A-do-do-do. Caught and compromised in 4K? What do you mean? Everyone knows it's a real site? How does everybody know that? I made it up, but you all know it's a real site? I mean, if it's a bad website and you guys know about it, and I just made it up, what does that say about all of you? If you're the ones who know it's real, what are you doing right now? Dogfart should have been the Pets.com puppet. I don't know what I'm saying, but it seems like chat's really familiar with this website. Anyway, let's learn how to use Men's Nair body cream. And everybody settle down, okay? Weed should be illegal and it's broken all of your minds. You are being a problem today. You are being a problem to me. Well, you're dead and you're in the wood, so that's a problem for me every day. How about that, Daddy? Time to learn how to use Nair for men. A goat made a website? Oh, a goat. A video about a goat. We'll watch that after this. What? A timer? Oh. Because it'll burn your skin if you don't time it? That was it? Oh. Let's just put it on your skin and wait for 10 minutes. Where do you put the hair? Eat it? Because you don't want to clog up your drains or your trash with hair. Eat it? No, it's full of chemicals. Don't eat it. Jeb, you're giving terrible advice today. I'm just spitballing, Daddy. They didn't say what to do with it. Think you should eat your refuse nair hair? Well, you don't want to clog up your drains or your trash. What do you mean clog up your trash? I don't know. Well, because it'll be full of hair and it could just fall out of the bag. Anything could fall out of the bag. Don't eat the hair nair. Okay, fine. Don't eat the hair. I already saw on my case today just because I said a funny website and I'm giving ideas. I'm just giving ideas. Let's learn how to do something with a goat. Let's learn about a goat. I don't see it on here though. Someone said to look up a goat thing, but I don't see it. You made a video about a goat you have to see and even made a website. You should... Oh, it was a joke? I'm so excited for a goat video. Oh. Well, you kind of should have seen that coming. You got me. No, I want to watch a goat video. I will look it up. Maybe there's a good one. I'd love to see a goat. Seagoat.com? Seagoat.com. Doesn't exist. Okay. Maybe reverse it? You know, we don't have time. Oh, okay. Alright, well, maybe next time we'll get a goat video. Also, though, there's no goatc.com. That doesn't exist either. It also says it says it exists, but it says it's not safe. It's being pretty explicit about how it's not safe. So, guess I won't. A sea of goats. That would be fun. How to make a sea of goats. Okay, well look, there's other stuff to get to today, I guess, so that's probably all the time we have. I'm here with my dad, who's dead and in the wood, but... Right? Ah! Rest of the internet herpes? I don't know, that police officer looked pretty severe. He was warning me, he's just doing his job. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. We learned a lot today. And whether you're farting on dogs or seeing some goats, you're actually never too old to learn a new trick. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Jeez. Computer, you're kind of slow on the button presses today, eh?
No. Doot, 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 doot. Moving at my own pace.
You guys leveling up? We'll level up again. In context. I'll send someone else into the wall at some point.
Oh, me. I already go in there.
You do?
Yeah, I got a little office in there.
You can't even remember Jeb's face. I do feel like... I hate to be mean because he fell down a well and smashed his face in the bottom of it, but... I do miss that classic Jeb face. Maybe someday we'll find a surgeon who can remount his face properly. Get the original look back. But until then, we're stuck with this version of it. Okay, somebody asked that I talked to somebody. It was Ed Gein about... Oh, sorry, Jeffrey Dahmer. About Kendall's new TikTok. Okay. I'm down to try to talk about that with the Jeffrey Dahmer. Can I find Jeffrey Dahmer on short notice, though? We find Jeb in a wall cave? I feel like he's probably been in a wall cave. Where's a good Jeffrey Dahmer when you need him? Hello. Guess this is close enough. Jeffrey Dahmer finds you. I got some crack security here. Craig is still in somewhere around here, so I'm not too worried about him sneaking over. Hey there. How's it going, everybody? He looks more like me than I was hoping he would. What do you mean? Anybody looking to crack a couple beers? Jeffrey, we've all seen your Netflix show. Everybody's pretty familiar with your crimes. I moved past that. I died. I'm dead. And, now I'm mostly into beers. Is he dead? I just need your opinion. Oh yeah, you died in the 90s. I forgot that you died in the 90s. But you did. Yeah, I know. I was up to no good, I admit that, but now that I'm dead, I'm a normal guy. I mean, I killed some people, but everybody's dead. 'Cause I'm dead. You look fine. Yeah, I look fine, but I'm dead. Want me to do some ghost stuff? Oh, hey, I'm a ghost. Uh-oh. Oh, it's spooky. Jeez. Oh, this is stressful. Like, could crack a beer, probably. Maybe you have one with me? You sound kind of like Crumb, honestly. There's a lot of ghosts, too. Really? What did you call me here for? If it's not to crack a beer? Maybe watch a movie? Well, I do kind of need you to watch a movie. I need your opinion on Kendall's TikTok. And anybody who wasn't here earlier, Kendall's looking for a useful, header title to put on this TikTok. So if anybody has any advice, feel free to chime in as well. But Dahmer, if we could just get your thoughts on this, that would be apparently helpful.
Every night at dinner, I'll be there. Every birthday party, I'll be there. Every Christmas, I'll be there. Every night.
Can you do that kind of stuff now? Can you just follow people around? Well, she was at a Halloween themed thing. So there's scare actors. That's a job. That's a thing people can take as a job. Yeah, you follow people around, you jump out, you scare them. My advice, I think a good caption to be dream job found. Very cool. That's not super useful. I'll be there for you from Dr. Zayas. There's a floating sleeve. I don't know if that was a caption idea. Yeah. I think that's you. Yeah. Is the studio haunted by a t-shirt? I'm going to give these all to you as caption ideas. Who's somebody here? Don't look behind you, but there could be. I don't get spooked by that kind of stuff. You wouldn't last 5 seconds? You wouldn't last 5 seconds watching this horror maze.
I don't know what made me perk my ears up, but I was like...
It is crazy. I barely mentioned that you were doing it. You instantly showed up.
I know.
Don't look behind you. Don't look behind you.
You weren't even talking loud. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm practically whispering into this mic the whole stream. Kendall can never hear me. skull emoji, X emoji, and heart emoji. Does that do anything for you?
That's actually not bad. The emojis.
The emojis?
It's actually not bad.
Wintry Midnight's got the hottest tips. Spooky backpack. I like the ones that I can't quite. Buzz, buzz, kill, kill. No words. I think the emojis is a strong choice. I don't like it quite as much as the Dark Chowder one, Into the Dark Chowder from Live and Sleazy, but...
Also, people who use the sound usually just put, like, the words of the sound on the screen. Like, they'll say every night, like, they'll type out the words.
What do you mean?
They'll type out the words, like, every night at dinner, I'll be there.
Mhm.
They'll, like, put that on the screen at the moment they pop up. So instead of, like, doing something fun or silly, you're just kind of reading lyrics, almost.
Well, the emojis take care of that. You
Yeah.
can just take those emojis in right away. Kill each other.
Oh, okay, great. That's good.
Card King, I like that one too. The guy who won't take no for an answer. It's also a spooky nun and stuff. Is that a thing guys don't do anymore? Because people got really mad at me for that. And no, that's not a thing you're supposed to do still. Got you. Free hugs. Everyone at Halloween Horror Nights wants free hugs. Everyone at Dark Harbor wants free hugs. Start playing the Friends theme song. Oh, put the Friends theme song over it. I'll be there for you. Yeah. No, she's not taking that advice.
No, I'm trying to think of another way with it. Kind of like the Sweet Caroline one. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you have any questions for Jeffrey Dahmer? We have apparently him here as well.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Isn't it crazy we got Dahmer? I get that a lot because I get crazy a lot. Not so much now that I'm dead. I don't really get anything. The Boyz II Men song, I'll Be There, would work for this. Boyz II Men.
Like the lyrics of Boyz II Men.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just a photo of them.
Just a photo of Boyz II Men at the top?
Yeah.
That's a thinker. They're going to be like,
Oh,
oh.
people will get it.
People will get it? I don't know if I would get that. I think we might have to do a blind taste test on anyone who wasn't watching the stream previously to see if that makes any sense. You're only here to get more pho? Super Funky Dunkerson likes it. I think the emoji one is... look, I don't know much about social media, but emoji plus video? That seems like a thing to me. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. That's kind of good. Keep it simple. Yeah, exactly. Wintry Midnight gets it. Okay. Anything else for me? No, I think we're probably good, Dahmer. I don't actually have a beer because I'm dead. Could I get one?
Okay, bye.
See you, Kendall. Oh, did she leave? It's just you and me now, cowboy. Want to watch Revenge of the Sith? I haven't seen it. I wasn't alive for the new trilogy. Love to watch that with a couple brewskis. Can I use your fridge? No. Well, I'm gonna haunt this place now because you summoned me, so it'd be easier if I could use the fridge. I'll watch the Disney ones too. A New Jedi, The End of the New Jedi, Return of the New Jedi. Yeah, that's the 3. You want to watch those? No. No, just stop haunting us and go. Your hair looks different here. It looks very different. It's the same hair. I look the same. Okay, I'll be around. Making Dahmer watch every piece of Star Wars content is a decent level of punishment. All the TV shows. He's got to watch Ahsoka. He's got to watch, what's the one with, I can't remember any of them now. Bad Company. Bad Company 2. Andor, he doesn't get to. He gets to watch all of them but Andor. He's got to watch the famous Star Wars show, Bad Company 2. A Very Wookiee Christmas. Yeah, he's got to watch the Christmas one. Oh, The Acolyte. I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for The Acolyte because I was so confused by It's got some like The Room level decision making and writing in that show, which I kind of enjoyed. It really made very little sense. Skeleton Crew I haven't seen. I think Skeleton Crew is kind of meant to be like a kids show. Who Wants to Be a Chewbacca? That sounds good. Oh, I never saw the Book of Boba Fett. Skeleton Crew is fun. It's got what's his face in it? Handsome guy who's bald but handsome. Is he bald actually? Jude Law? Is Jude Law bald? Yeah, he's bald now. Looks good bald. He's got a classic bald guy look. Look at this handsome bald man. Some guys kind of, it almost works better for me. Like, yeah, he looks more classically young and handsome here. But here he looks more Jude Law to me. Glup Shido, is that a Star Wars show? The Book of Glup Shido? The Tome of Glut Shido. The one handsome bald guy. It's him and Statham and Ed Harris. Those are the only ones. Sorry, everybody. Other than that, you need thick, lustrous hair. If you want to look this good, you gotta grab your hair. You gotta yank on it like that lady. Baby Glup Shido is gonna be huge. Can I use AI to make someone named Glup Shido? I just found my second Sora idea. Sora, fire up the Glup Shido machine. A space faring bounty hunter in a sci-fi adventure movie named Glup Shido. The movie is called The Book of Glup Shido. I think this is what AI is for. Just let me fire up the ocean destruction machine. A trailer. A movie trailer. There we go. I'm learning to prompt on the fly. That seems good enough. Send it into space. We'll check in with that after the town hall. We'll assume that it gets made. We've got to send it down to the town hall where apparently we need Trent and Chet to do something. Two very different characters. So I'm sure they'll have very different things to say. Cape would be proud. I didn't mention my only real issue is that I didn't mention vaping at all there. But maybe if I want to reprompt it, we could maybe get some vaping stuff in there. We'll see. For now, let's send it down to the town hall. If I can find it. Where did I put my town hall? There it is. Okay. Town hall, please. If you have any questions, what's the town hall command? Well, we'll figure it out. There's a town hall command you can put in to send stuff to the town hall. But I can't remember what it is. But it'll tell you after the intro. It's time for a town hall. It's exclamation point TH. I just didn't want you guys to get too far ahead of yourselves. So really think about what you want to ask today's important contributors to this town hall. Once again, making our first return guest, we actually have Chet here. That's right, everybody. Ready to answer your... Settle down, y'all. Gosh, you guys are too big of a fan. Yeah, this is crazy. They love to see me, and I love to answer your questions. So if anybody's got a spicy question out there, exclamation point TH is how you send it in. But a very different character and person. Joining us today, we also have Trent. Hey, what's up? I like to wear a different beanie when I'm answering questions for people. My question answering beanie. I think it makes me look even younger though, so. Do you need to look younger? Aren't you very young? I am. I'm just a kid, so keep that in mind. A wild kid that has no limits. Okay, good to know. Let's get into it. Looks like we've already got a strong lineup of questions. So you out there, yes, you over there with the microphone, let us know what you got for us.
I love Gluck Shadow. Can you name a federal building after him?
I don't have that power, but 1,000% I would absolutely do that. And I've always thought people make fun of Star Wars names, but I think they're sick. I wish I had a name like Cheto Mano or whatever, but instead I have a normal terrestrial name. If that answers your question. No, that's fucking, I don't know. No, man, I don't really pay attention to that. I don't even know about that Star Wars stuff, really. Your whole thing on this channel is you watch movies. You've watched tons of Star Wars trailers. I don't really know about, like, I'm kind of busy. I don't really know about that, so. Like, next question, I don't know. Like, I just don't know what you're talking about. So, like, for me, that's the next question. Okay, a little rude. It's a little rude.
Can we have an ice skating park right besides the regular skating park?
What? Can we have an ice skating park right besides the regular skating park? But, well, first of all, where in Los Angeles? Can we confirm that? I'm checking with the yes, we're in Los Angeles. So here, the one would have to be indoors. But if you're in like a cold place like Canada, then I think you could. So it's for me, that's kind of area specific. But to answer your question, yes. I don't really do like skating. Like, no offense to like the guys I know that do it, but that's not like my thing. Like, I'm more like an extreme sports guy, and not like skating, like more extreme football, like football with baseball bats is more my speed, or like fireworks sports. So that's just not like my thing. So like, respectfully, like, that sounds kind of fucking stupid, and like, I don't care. Okay, a little rude, but thank you so much for your question. Next question. Thank you. I thought it was a good question.
You need security for these jackals. Where's Crack?
Well, that's a really great point. Yes. Can we make sure this woman feels as safe as possible? And like, for me, like, I will defend you. I will defend you. So let me know if you feel unsafe at any point. I will quit this show, storm the audience, and sit beside you just to make sure you're safe. And that's a fucking promise. And I don't really like where this is going, so thank you for your question. But let's go with the next question. Thank you, man.
What is your favorite skins, Chet?
That's a really great question. And can I say, you look sick. Can we fucking give it up for how like good this fucking guy looks? Can we let him have it? Look at this guy. He looks good. You look good. To answer your question, my favorite type of sconce is probably Dippin' Dots. Whatever they did to make those, it's fucking crazy the way they're kind of too cold, and you're like, am I eating like dry ice? But then as they melt, you're like, this was fucking ice cream the whole time? I still have no idea how they did it. My favorite type is probably like, you know what's fucking funny? They still have to teach us how to fuck in school. Like, it's legally mandated by like my truancy officer or something that you have to take sex ed. But it's funny because all of us have been having it so much with me that it's funny to be in a class where it's like, well, we already know that I can do that. It's I like honestly, I don't even fucking care. So like, kind of a stupid question, but like, no offense, but like, honestly, whatever, man. Honestly, whatever. Again, I like all the thank you, but I guess next question. Thank you for your question, man.
How long until the proponents of Turning Point USA turn on the organization because it's now run by a woman?
It's a beautiful question from a beautiful lady, and I don't want to make this about how all the women look, but can we give it up for her for looking so good? Can we please? Thank you for your incredible question. And if you feel unsafe, I will repeat Trent's offer, if that answers your question. And I like don't really get into politics, so like, and I think you're like a little too old for me. And I get it, I get your interest, but for me that's gonna have to be a pass. Not what she asked at all, but apologies, ma'am, and thank you for your question. Thank you so much.
I'm out of lube. What else can I use?
This is an excellent question. Any liquid that can fit into a turkey baster can be used as lube. And I know that I've gotten in trouble for saying that before, but if it can get into the baster, then that means it's liquidy, and that means it can squirt out, and that means anything wet can be lube. Look, I don't know you that well, but that's true. Like what he's saying is 100% true. You do look like you fuck, and like congrats. Both of us do, so we get it. If you live in a snowy area, you can actually collect the snow and use that as lube, because it's just like lube is really just water based, is from what my understanding. So if you have any way to collect large amounts of snow, then you can just keep that in the fridge, and then it will make your penis really cold, but that can be good if it's too big, because that'll shrink it down to like a manageable size for a woman. It'll get it back down to like 9 or 10 inches, which is like, that's primo for some ladies. So just grab a bunch of snow and smack it onto your penis. That would be my advice. But you're cool, dude. You fucking get it, man. Thank you for your question. Whoa.
Who will go into the wall next and get rid of Peter for good?
That was weird.
Why doesn't Trent have his own show where he reviews movies wrongly?
He kind of doubled up on questions there. Sorry, everybody. I forgot the first one. It was about me, and the answer is everybody wanted to talk to me, and I get it. I do think I should have my whole own channel, and I do, but I haven't launched it yet because like I'm getting it just right before I do my own thing, and I don't particularly know what was the second question. Why doesn't Trent have? I can't remember the first question now. That was the first question. No, there's a question before that, man. Don't fucking talk to me. Yeah, you don't talk to me that way, actually. I'm an adult. Don't you laugh, Case. Sorry. You guys just sound very similar. Don't you fucking laugh at us. Yeah, don't fucking laugh at us, Case. You guys just sound kind of similar. Fuck that. Next question, dude. Next fucking question.
This lady was gelling my hair really aggressively. She kept cutting me with her knife bracelet. Does that mean she likes me?
100%, dude. That's, for a lot of people, like teasing is the first form of intimacy. Like some people never grow out of that. Like I'm a very adult man who has moved past teasing to being extremely direct, like an adult. But some people just aren't on that wavelength yet. So probably I'd say in general, just assume a woman is flirting with you if at all possible. And for me, like I don't even flirt. Like for me, it's more like a business arrangement where I'm like, yo, if you want in on this family of sex, it's like the mob in here. I'm mobbed up with my penis. So like, girl, you're gonna have to be part of this life. So I don't even fucking flirt like that. So like for me, if she's playing games, that means it's a pass. Sorry. I don't think they answered your question, but thank you for the question. Thank you. Yes, you there.
Are you two related? You sound and look very similar.
Well, are you related to a yellow pencil eraser? Because you look Dude, fucking good one. You got his ass. Thank you. I was like, nope, you're gonna come in here and be rude? Like, I gotta give it back to you. Yeah, are you related to, like, the color piss? Next fucking question, dude. I don't even have to put up with this kind of shit. Okay, well, I think it's a fair question. Are you two related? I'm not taking this from you, Case, okay? Yeah, man, we don't have to put up with shit. Like, we're on contract. Like, you owe us $6 million. I don't. But thank you. A decent question. Next question, yes. You there. Come on up. Don't be shy. Do not be shy.
Do y'all know where I can get some of that dark chowder?
Sora 2. I will answer the questions, Case. It is sold exclusively at my cousin's head shop. He's got like a nasty place that sells like resins and like whatever the liquid that you put in vapes is. A vape shop. I actually believe in staying like pure because I'm like a athlete. So I don't mess with that stuff. What? No, dude, vaping can be good for you. That's what you're not understanding, dude. Like vapes. It's like the whole thing is that it's good for you.
Mr. President? Jack, Card King Unjust Mama Jam, 300 shiny, tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this, screw the rules, I'm the president, when do we get the triple dancing Kindles?
What's that? I'll watch that. Well, like, what is that, though? I'll do it. I mean, I'll ask if she'll come in here and dance. Is that rude for me to do? Don't make my girlfriend come in and dance for you. No, it's for everyone, Case. Quit making this about you. Yeah, it's for like all of us, dude. We have a question. This person is waiting for their question to be. Thank you for the 300 bits, by the way, Mr. President / Card King. Where's the real Jeb? This is I've been wondering about this, and I don't like know what is. I don't know this. Like, I don't really pay attention to this kind of thing. I'm kind of busy. Well, I'm curious because we used to get like we used to go to TGI Fridays together on Thursdays. We call it Friday Thursdays, and I miss doing that. Jeb has friends. We have we hang out outside of here, Case. You do? Yeah, we do. I mean, I've hung out with everybody a little bit. Oh, we all do. We have like a social life together because we work together. It's interesting. I've never heard that you guys do that. Yeah, we all hang out. Yeah, we pretty much all hang out. Yeah. But, I mean, you're the boss, obviously, so it'd be weird if you came. The winner was in the Blackwell. Interesting case. Do you know anything about that? Even Jeb? Everybody but you. Yes. Because you're the boss. It'd be weird. It would be fucking. I don't consider you a boss. I just think you're too old. You look a lot like me, Trent. You fucking wish, dude. You wish. I'm the one who came up with that, by the way. That's my thing. Anyway, stupid fucking question, dude. I don't know. It was a decent question. Sora 2. Ask Kevin. Yes, you there.
What makes you come?
Fucking sex, dude. Dude, perfect answer. And that does it for me as well. Okay, that's a little weird. And next question. Okay, thank you.
Is a movie trailer a full movie?
Yes. Wait, what? Look, sorry, can you repeat that? Hi, sorry. Take it easy. Yo, miss. You're a lovely lady. And yes, thank you for clarifying. Like 100%. And I'm sick of people acting like trailers are like some kind of lesser form of media. Like you can get a whole movie in a trailer if the trailer's good. And it is. If I'm watching it, I'll make sure I only watch the best. So watch my thing. I don't know the fucking name of like my segment. Like I don't really care about that. Like I'm not really like about that. Like it's not really my problem. But like watch it because like everything I do on there is fire, and we do watch full movies that are trailers. Thank you for your question. No would be what I'd. But nobody asked me, I guess. Okay. Yes. Next. Thank you. Yes, you there. Don't be shy. Come on up. Got a lot of these.
Trenchant, it's you mother that I have to tell you about something your brothers now kiss.
I'm gonna have to pass on that. Can you talk like? Is he allowed? Cass, you should. I don't think you can do that, man. we're friends, but I just be careful with that voice. Like, I'll talk really quiet, but like, you're getting yourself in trouble. I think it's better if we just move on.
How do we get our own Chet AI, Mr. Chet?
You'd have to have access to my proprietary brain science, and unfortunately, that's part of my company. The company isn't called Chetai; it's called Chait-E. I'll put the AI after the CH for the company name, so it's CHAIT-E. Chait-E is the name of my AI company, and Chetai is one of our products. So you'd have to contact my business department if you would like access to the. It's a model based on the Shabijichi. I think I'm saying that right. Architecture. It's complicated. If you're not familiar, it's complicated. So I can't. But just contact my office. I don't know. Fucking like talk to a fucking dumpster. Why don't you just fucking stick your tongue in a dumpster? It's about the same, probably, right? If you're talking to a Chet AI, that's fucking dude. I'm an adult, not you. You? What? I'm an adult actually, and I told you already that I'm past teasing because I'm not a child. So I'd appreciate if you respect my company. Okay, I appreciate if you respect a dig. What's that, young man? Appreciate if you respect a dig. What? Nothing. That's what I thought. Okay, weird. Next question. Thank you so much. Good question. I think we're out of questions, actually. So if you don't have a question, sir, you don't need to... Oh, we're not.
Is Kevin Pereira the advocate for vaping?
No, the advocate for vaping is, I think, Smokey the Bear. That's correct. And also me. Okay. Oh, wait, sorry. We did get another question. You're welcome to put in as many questions as you want. I think there's up to 60 audience members in here, so we've got a lot of questions probably. But anyway, thank you for that's a decent question. Thank you. I think he is. I thought he was, but oh,
is Trent one of Chet's kids?
That sounds just like you, Kevin. You sound like yourself. Congratulations. You do sound like yourself. No, he's not. He's not Levi. He's not Gene. He's not Brixton. And then there's 3 more, and he's not any of those. I don't fucking know, man. How many kids you got? 6. I'm not like not in charge of your life. Your life. I'm not in charge of your life. 6. What are their names? You can't dox kids if they're under 12. I don't know, man. I also don't know who you are. I'm really young. So I don't know why they're referring to you by some first name. I don't know you. I want to be clear about that. Okay, you don't have to be clear about that with an audience member, but thank you for your question, Kevin. The real Kevin Pereira. I appreciate that. Yes? 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 Any thoughts? Well, if you were to ask a question, I feel like it might be, is the hate sock officially Sammy, or is Sammy still dead? Is Sammy dead? What did you do, Sammy Case? He's busy. He might have quit. He may be quiet quit. I don't know. Isn't that a thing people do now? What did you do to him? Why would I do any? If anything, Sammy would do something to me because of what? That's fucked up to say he's Italian. I don't know if Sammy is Italian. Case is being offensive. I'm sorry, sir. No wonder you don't want to ask a question. But thank you. It's a good question, and we do all wonder. So, Case, get on that. Okay, sorry. Next question. Sorry you didn't feel like asking it.
Hey, you ever put your head in a weird toilet and just sniff, 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 sniff as an IFF?
No. No, I don't know who told you that, but that's not a thing I've done, sir. And congratulations on the vascularity in your arms. You do look strong. You are strong. You're a handsome man. I'm not afraid to say that. And yeah, I've done it. Well, I think I'm afraid to do a fucking prank? You think I'm some fucking Gumby ass bitch? Afraid to do a simple prank? Bring me a toilet. I'm not fucking afraid. Think I'm afraid of my butt or my friends' butts? I'm actually like a fucking mature ass teenager boy. And I will sniff a toilet. Oh. Is that like popular for the kids right now? You haven't done the fucking toilet sniff challenge? I guess you wouldn't have. Guess you wouldn't have. Mary Sniffmas, is that a thing? Yeah, it's a thing. Are you trying to prank me right now into believing that? Can you help me out here? Extremely handsome, muscular man? Anyway, that's our last question, so that's actually all the time we have, I think. One. The hell? Yeah, keep applauding, keep applauding. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. That's good. Thank you for waving on cue. Thank you. Wow, we all said that in perfect unison. That's great. Okay, yeah, it's a strong haul, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all of these incredible questions. That is all the time we have for now. But we'll be back at the town hall anytime you want. You just have to request it, and !TH is how you send us any thoughts you might have, any questions or comments for our two participants. Thank you for being here, Chet. Thanks for fucking nothing, dude. This is nothing. I love hanging out with the people. Okay, it's extremely odd outro, but I gotta go. Okay, I wasn't really able to give anyone a proper outro, but thank you all for your questions, and we'll see you next time. Okay, guys. Whew, such a marathon running between all of these sets. That is all the time we have. I do have to go, as Chad is pointing out. Staying well past my welcome already. I've got a 2-hour window on Twitch before I need to eject from the platform for everyone's sanity. And also, I have a place to be. I'm sending you Ricky Peacock Way. So say hi to Ricky for me. It's a case raid. Thanks for hanging out. We'll do this song. We'll finally get this Justin Juice Powers song on Wednesday, and we'll check in with all your news stories on Wednesday as well. So feel free to share any stories you want to see covered at the Cream.team in the bin section, and whatever else you request. Gotta go sniff? Gotta go sniff. That's the new Sonic. He just smells toilets. The game is not as popular now. Alright, I better blast this off right away. Hang out with your ship, Glyptos. Oh, fuck, the slop. Sorry, everyone's reminding me that we made some slop. We'll leave you with this slop right before we go. Okay, I think I caught it just in time. Here is the trailer for Glup Shitto. Just to, again, inform you about the new powers of AI.
In the Outer Rim, one name still makes them run.
You're chasing ghosts, Shitto. Nobody survives Blackthorn.
Then they haven't met me.
The Book of Glub Shitto.
I'm not in this for credits anymore.
Then what?
In the Outer Rim, one name still makes them run.
You're
I
chasing
kind of wish he was an
ghosts,
alien.
Shitto. Nobody survives
I
Blackthorn.
should have specified that he was an alien.
The Book of Glub Shitto.
I'm not in this for credits anymore.
Then what?
In the Outer Rim.
The Book of Glub Shitto. Damn, maybe AI will put Star Wars out of business. It should have had more vaping. It was very light on the vaping. Okay, say hi to Ricky for me, everybody. Have a beautiful rest of your Monday. We'll see you Wednesday with another stream. Bye-bye. That's how big bye-bye, you know?
Hey, there's no time for this nonsense, Case.
And the
stream.
You're the one who has to hit the button.
End it, Case. Nobody's paying for this.